So today we are talking about direct proportion, and under direct proportion we want to take one of the methods to solve some examples. That's the unitary method in finding direct proportion. When we say direct proportion, as we know, is when there is an increase or decrease in one quantity and there's also a subsequent decrease or increase in another quantity. So for our first example, I have, if a price of 6 pencils is costing me 96 pence, how much would 15 pencil cost me? Now I've categorized this into two ways of solving this, and I've noted them as method 1 and method 2. So based on these two examples, you take the method that you'll be favorable or conditioned for. Now, if I want to use the first method, I'm having 6 pencils and the price of these pencils is 96 pence. To find the price of 15 pence, the first method is you can do this by finding the price of one of the pencils. So if I want to find the price of one pencil, it means that I need to divide this side by 6 to know the price of one pencil. So I divide the 6 by 6, which is one pencil. I do the same thing on the right hand side. 96 divided by 6, and that's giving me 16 pence. Then I move on to find the price of 15 pencils. So since I know one pencil, the price of one pencil, I can times it by 15, and then one pencil is going to be 15 pencils. I do the same thing at the right hand side, times here by 15, and that's going to give me 240 pence, and this is equivalent to £2.40 pence. When we come to the second example, when we come to the second example, the same, I have 6 pencils, and the price of that 6 pencils, according to the question, is 96 pence. This time, I'm not going to look for one of the pencils, the price of one pencil. I'll look for a common factor for 6 and 96, and I can use that to solve for the price of 15 pencils. So I'll look for a common factor of 6 and 96. So I'll start with the list of them. I'll try the list, and I'm going to use 2. 2 is a factor of 96 and 6. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. I divide the left hand side by 2, and I divide 6 by 2. I'm getting 3. That is 3 pencils. I do the same thing on the right hand side. I divide the 96 by 2, and that is going to give me 48. That's 48 pence. Since I have 3 pencils based on the common factor that I use, and I times the 3 by a common factor of 5 to get the 15, which is 15 pencils, I do the same thing on the right hand side, and then 48 times 5 is giving me 240 pence, and which is also equivalent to £2.40 pence. So for today, this is how we use the unitary method to find a direct proportion between one quantity and the other. You can subscribe to this channel and look for more videos. Thank you.